This detailed breakdown includes which necessary skills and abilities you need for that kind of dribbling, how to slow down the speed of the gameplay to observe the opponent, how to make explosive and instant direction changes, how to create goal chances by correcting your angles, and how to use this dribbling effectively on the pitch in general. First of all, it is mandatory that you're switching your player movement from the D-pad to the left analog stick, and I will show you in an example why. With the D-pad, we have only 8 directions where we can go to. And you can see it. When I'm doing these turns, the turns are really not smooth. It's always like they are cut off. So we have not the 360-degree freedom. Therefore, we need to change to the left analog stick. Now, if we are going for turns, they will be super smooth without cutting. You can see it here now when I go for the turns. It's really sensitive. So there's no cutting. We have the 360-degree freedom. We can run in which direction we want to run. It just depends on how we are pressing the left analog stick. With this comparison, it is clearly visible what are the advantages of the left analog stick compared to the D-pad. It's the 360-degree freedom which you don't have. If you're still watching this video and you are enjoying it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, guys. Don't miss any other upcoming topics like defense tutorials, offense tutorials, creating goal chances, tactics, formations, everything you want in complete detailed breakdowns for mobile, PC, consoles, everything. The next indicator is also one of the most important one because we are talking now about the player abilities and which ones are needed for a nice and smooth dribbling. You would think now dribbling is it? No, guys. Dribbling, as we can see it here, is only for fast, high-speed dribblings. It's not for the slow one, which we will need in this video and which I will show you. For the left stick dribbling, we have 3 abilities. The first 2 are 1, ball control, and the second is tight possession, which is really important too. The third one I will discuss in a later point with you. We are doing this little experiment now with Mokoko, and you can see that he's completely unleveled. This is also how I will show him in the first try. In the second try, we will completely level him on the dribbling abilities. So this is when we use him completely unleveled with dribbling abilities under 70, like around 60 something. You can see it. He is not nimble. He is also not agile, but it's still okay. We can dribble with him. You can also dribble with goalkeepers, but not as tight and close as it with players who are really high leveled in these abilities. And now we will level him completely on dribbling and max him out. So you can see 86 ball control, 89 dribbling, and 82 tight possession. Ball control and tight possession will be important now for us. And this is how it feels like to play him with dribbling abilities around 80, and you can see a difference. He feels way more nimble now, way more agile. 20 points makes a difference, guys. So always try to have players with high tight possession, high ball control for close and tight dribblings. We've cleared the basics and now we are going over to the first in-game topic. It's the ball receiving, how you can act and perform dribblings while you're receiving the ball and how a slow dribbling can give you a big advantage there. Let's go. When you're receiving the ball in game, you have way more control of the ball if you're not sprinting and dashing, just using the left stick. It will open up spaces for you. It will give you more opportunities because if you're sprinting, you have no more time, no more space to change your mind. This is the reaction time which it gives you when you are using the left stick only, like in this situation. My opponent is behind me and the left side is closed. He's standing at the left side, which is not smart in my opinion, because you always need to cover the center. So he should need to cover the right side. Go to the right side. He isn't doing that. So I have the time to decide. I will, of course, go for cutting inside in his box to bring myself into a good position to score a goal like I am doing here. In the next situation, you can see that I have a lot of space. I have a lot of time while receiving the ball. And why should I sprint? Why should I dash? Just take the control and use the momentum of the low speed. Here's another really interesting situation. We are talking about the balance at the beginning. I've mentioned you that we have 3 abilities which are mandatory for a nice and smooth dribbling, and this is the third one, called balance. It indicates how well the player can fend off tackles and keep his feet when he loses balance due to physical contact. And this is what you can see here in this situation. They are tackling me like with 2 and 3 people, but Romario isn't losing his balance. So this is the third point, which is really important in close dribblings, but it's also important for high-speed dribblings. But this is another topic which we will talk in the next tutorial. While you're dribbling only with the left stick, you have the power to slow down the game and to observe your opponent, to speculate for a mistake, or obviously see that this guy, your opponent, is making a mistake and taking advantage of that. So this works like this. You're receiving the ball no matter which area at the pitch, and you're slowing down. So you're not dashing anymore, you're just sticking the left stick to the left side. And you can see in this situation that my opponent has got a wider range to myself, and I have time to think, and that's not good for the opponent. So he wants to dash to the top. I see that, of course, and I'm taking an advantage of his wrong movement, and then I'm exploding with the sprint button. But it was just possible to make up the space because I've slowed down the game. If I would dash instead all the time, it wouldn't help me. Here, same situation, another situation. So I have the range. This guy is running down with his defender. I see that, and now I'm positioning myself perfectly that I can do a drag back, double touch, or whatever to overcome him from the other side, as you can see it here. Why? I will bring myself into a good position to score a goal. This is how I score many goals. This is how I create lots of spaces. As here in this situation, so much space just with one low speed dribbling, because I'm not dashing, I'm not doing a skill or nothing. Of course, afterwards I'm doing my skills. This is for sure. This is the perfect combination if you're able to do that. But even without the skills, even without double touches, Marseille turn, etc., you will become really massive, because you will now be able to slow down and speed up the game when you want, not when your opponent wants it. With the left stick dribbling, you're able to change your direction instantly, explosive, and this gives you another big advantage because you are becoming unpredictable. Let me show you in the game how it looks like to be unpredictable. This scene shows how I am sprinting to the left side, how I'm dashing, and the opponent is doing the same with his defenders. So I'm doing a little step to the top side to take him out. With this little step, I am able to pull out his complete defensive line, his center backs, and bring myself into a good angle, into a good position, because he was not guessing that, he was not predicting that. He thought I would just go on and hold the sprint button. Also here, I'm doing a little step to the bottom side, and then I'm taking notice that the opponent is attacking me. So I want to take the speed advantage to rush behind his defensive line, because this is what we always try to do, to create goal chances, to score our goals, which I'm doing really often with this direction changes. You can see it also here. You can use this trick in one-on-one situations. It will help you also to see if the opponent will maybe activate the goalkeeping manual or not, and you are bringing yourself into a really good position. The left stick dribbling will let you score tons of goals. Why? Because you're able to correct your angles when you want to shoot, when you want to score a goal. What do I mean? Have a look at it. Here I am running with Messi into a direction where I have not so much impact in the game, or at least I'm not able to score from here or make a cross. So what am I doing? I'm doing a little step to the top and pulling out again his defender, and then bringing myself into an angle where I'm able to make a curled shot, stunning shot, or a shot in general to score a goal. This is almost the same situation, so I'm running diagonal, but I'm not able to score, not into the short corner, not into the long corner. So I'm making that little step again to the top to bring myself, my body language in this position where I'm able to score. While we're talking about positions, the first one is the 30-degree run. where I am not able to make good double touches to overcome the opponent. And the second one is in 35 degrees, where it's way easier for me to perform the double touch and to overcome him. At the same time, also to bring myself into a good position where I'm able to make maybe a call shot or maybe go to another one-on-one situation, but just better than this, you know, running beside the goal. This is not the perfect angle, and for that, to make this instant turns, you can use the left stick. This goal at the first look looks really simple, but it isn't. First of all, you have to think which player you have. It's Saviola, so his weak foot accuracy is medium, and it's not good to shoot with his left foot. My distance to the opponent is really good. I have a lot of time, a lot of space, so I am aware of that in that situation. The next look is into the goalkeeper side. So what is he doing? Is he covering the short corner like he's doing here in this situation? Or is he covering the long corner? He isn't. So this is the correct side for us to score a goal. But with the left foot, it's not possible in this angle, with this body language, with this position. So we're doing a little step to the bottom side and then going for a curled shot into the long corner, where we are able to score a goal. We wouldn't be able to score this goal without this little step. It would be impossible. These little steps, these corrections of the angles of your positions, it's so hard. It's so hard to play against that, and this will make you a way stronger player. If you also combine it with different stuff like observing the opponent and slowing down the game, you will score way more goals. Talking about scoring goals, we are going now for the final topic, which is the most important one. So now we are combining all of these learned abilities, and this is the king's discipline. But with that, you will become so strong, and this is the best way to use the left stick dribbling. When you are using the left stick dribbling only, you need to take care the most on your opponent. What do I mean? First of all, when he's doing an obvious mistake, you need to instantly react and punish this mistake. But if he's doing something which is not visible or not clear, you need to anticipate the next step. So will he attack from the left or will he attack from the right? Something like that. And this is what I will show you with this example. Opponent is attacking me from the left side, so I'm turning to the right side. Easy. The next one is I'm now between two players and the left side is open. Of course, I will turn to the left side and he's not able to attack me anymore. Other way around, two players at the left, opponents. So for me, the only opportunity, the only solution is to turn to the right side, because when I turn to the bottom side, he will get the ball. And the third player is too far away. He has no impact in game. Of course, I am deciding it now to turn to the top side. What's happened now is, yes, he is attacking me with his center back again, with his left leg. So you have to watch out the animation of the legs and then turn to the other side. I'm again in a sandwich position here. Two players are coming. I'm trying to turn around between them, but it was too close. Still able to gain back the possession and then with double touch, but this doesn't count. This goal doesn't count anymore. But I want to show you and I want to explain you that you always need to take care of the leg animation, the legs of the opponent. So is he attacking with the right leg? Then you have to turn to the left side. Is he attacking with the left leg? You have to turn to the right side. Or in this case, you can clearly see this guy is in a sprint position. He can't stop anymore. Of course, you need to take an advantage with your low speed where you are able to react and change the directions and go into that direction which is free and use the space behind the defensive line. You will score tons of goals, as I mentioned before. And then there is another point. You can also do it when the opponent is sliding, and then you will take him completely out because he can't react anymore. He have no more impact in game. And what's the result? Of course, scoring a goal. So it will give you just so many advantages. Or here, just one step and I'm able to make a nice assist to my player and to score a goal. And I'm just able to do that because I see his leg animation, his tackle animation, that he's pulling out his leg to gain back the possession, but I am able to dodge it with a good reaction time and only the left stick dribble, and then punish him. That's it. Let me know in the comments which topics you want me to talk about next. I will leave you with a nice and smooth Boom, Junge!